Attention all podcasts of the Solar Federation. We have assumed control. We have assumed control. We have assumed control.
The Intergalactic Boom Box.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. With your hands on your hips, you bring your knees in tight, Marty. But it's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. But where we're going, we don't need roads.
Welcome to the Intergalactic Boom Box. This is your host, Kyle Hebert, voice actor who talks to himself, giving you a weekly injection of pop culture and full frontal nerdity. What you just heard was Christopher Lloyd, Dr. Emmett Brown. Certainly an inspired, if completely out of left field, casting choice for Mandalorian Season 3.
Yeah!
Who you got for the Mandalorian? We got a man in a DeLorean. I figure why not? He played a Klingon before. So we're doing our first contest here on the Intergalactic Boom Box. If you've been wondering about streaming value for value in a podcasting 2.0 app, you want to play around with some free money to see how it works, listen up. Download the Fountain app.
Link in the show notes.
Start listening to this here show, and you'll get 1,000 free sats. A random listener is going to get 50,000 sats when I announce on Twitter on March 31st. As of this recording, 50,000 sats is worth about $21 US. Now, whether you listen on Apple, Spotify, Google, or even another podcasting 2.0 app, give Fountain a try to get in on this action. And you can see firsthand how cool it is to stream value back to the podcaster for the value you feel you've gotten by listening. It's customizable by you, no third-party involvement, decentralized, censorship-free. Grab Fountain from fountain.fm. I could be loading your podcaster wallet up with 50,000 sats. Be drawing the grand prize winner on March 31st, so get going!
The question of the week.
Where do you get most of your video content? I had a feeling that most people would say YouTube, and I was right. Barney from Wisconsin uses Pluto TV and YouTube. Lord Comet, cable, YouTube, Twitter. Glidden Jones, YouTube and Twitch, pretty much only. Alec Polanek says YouTube TV, Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, Discovery Plus, etc. Oh yeah, Discovery Plus is fusing with HBO Max. Lennon Roberts says Roku. TK23 Baseball currently gets his video content from YouTube TV. Cut cable a long time ago and missed PlayStation TV service. Yeah, I signed up for that free trial with PlayStation TV and I was not impressed. It was like worse than standard def. It was like super pixelated. Digital Dissection Podcast says, I get it from the same 10 YouTube videos I constantly watch. Jake says YouTube and Crunchyroll. B. James Condone says YouTube, no cable, don't miss it. Stargal Flores, YouTube. Bruno Bucciarati says YouTube. Douglas Nelson II says YouTube and Twitch.
New question.
If you had a theme song or a song that best describes you, what would it be? It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Where you at?
Why? Why not? It's a footloose and fancy-free, turn that frown upside down kind of vibe. And it's two great tastes that taste great together. How about you? It's a movie theme, it's a TV theme, rock, pop, country, punk, Christian death metal, folk, polka, hit song, obscure, radio chart topper, deep cut. Let me know. What would be your ultimate theme song? Something they'd play as you make your wrestling debut. Or a song that just best describes you. At me, at Boombox Pod. March 31st is not only the day I will announce the grand prize winner for 50,000 sats from the fountain.fm free Fountain Podcasting 2.0 app. Sign up now, please, so you can be registered for the drawing. Also on March 31st, Rick and Morty fans, please rejoice. McDonald's, Mickey D's going to have their super limited Szechuan sauce yet again. I've never personally had it before, so I don't see what the fuss is about. I liken it to trying to get a PS5, where you treat employees like crap, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Drew Grime. I recognized your foul stench when you were brought on board.
Ew.
Hush, Eugene.
It's Kyle.
There are many unanswered questions regarding this mysterious Czechoslovakian sauce.
Szechuan.
Who exactly is this Szechuan?
Well, I knew a Juan Solo once. A sombrero-wearing smuggler, scruffy-looking, herds nerfs. That guy owes me money.
How many Rick and Morty fans will camp out all night to get their grubby little fingers on this popular chicken nuggy flavor enhancer?
Actually, this time you can only order it through the McDonald's app. 1 packet for free with chicken nuggets, and you're limited to 5 extra packs a la carte.
Well, that's disappointing.
How so?
I, for one, was looking forward to swinging by my local Golden Arches location and filming a TikTok video of the chaos. Besides, I need to get more followers.
Wait, you have followers?
Virtually. There was a sale on a bot farm website.
Legit.
I now have 3 million followers.
Amazing.
They may not be real, but I am now officially a social media influenza.
Yeah, you're viral. All right.
As the younglings say today, woot.
The most random things from around the house can be used by sound designers for TV and movies. For years, studios have filtered and enhanced the familiar through software to mash up and create new sounds. Denis Villeneuve's Dune is no exception. The team of Mark Mangini and Theo Green nominated for an Oscar for their amazing work. The Sands of Arrakis needed to sound unique. Usually sound designers just have to open up a cupboard, literally. So the sound of the spice-filled sand was created with Rice Krispies. Yeah, recorded on a really expensive mic. The giant worm sounds, basically mics dragged through the sand and all that, and you have to protect the mic, obviously, from the elements, so they wrap condoms around the mics. Yeah, like you do. Check the
Link in the show notes.
for other interesting tidbits gleaned from this really cool half-hour featurette from Warner Brothers on the sound of Dune. Yeah. Oh boy, it's E.V. Pete, paranormal recorder of electronic voice phenomenon. What's up, Petey?
I'm pretty good, Carl.
Kyle.
How you doing?
Yeah, talking about the sound design of that very movie, actually.
You know, I'm somewhat of a sound designer myself.
Oh, really?
Since I have all the finest recording equipment 1964 had to offer.
Cutting edge.
Since I've been unable to capture any ghost communications, I spend a lot of my free time creating different sounds that hopefully Hollywood will pay attention to.
Okay.
Want to hear the air getting let out of someone's tires? You just take this Axe body spray. Need a spaceship?
We already got a spaceship.
No problem. Just take my electric razor.
Pete, sounds like you should be running your own ASMR channel.
It's funny you say that, Ken.
Kyle.
I do a 24-hour stream in the dark where people have to guess what the sound actually is. Here, let's turn off the lights and I'll demonstrate.
Well, actually, I'm doing Okay, then.
All right, Keith.
Kyle.
What sound am I designing right now? It's the sound of silence.
It's the sound of flatulence, dude. Screen Rant posted 10 things about Street Fighter's Ryu that don't make sense. And I feel it's only appropriate that I cover this since I've actually voiced Ryu in the Street Fighter series since Street Fighter 4, 5, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Infinite World, Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Wreck-It Ralph. So number 10 on the list says Wandering Martial Artist. You know what? He is kind of like Jules talking at the end of Pulp Fiction. And then Vincent says, "Nah, man, that's a bum." The guy pummels the crap out of cars, so he probably doesn't drive anywhere, but he just walks all over the place, starting trouble, but stays totally zen about it. His hair color. Not only does Ryu find time to beat up randos, he does find time to comb the grooming aisle, pun intended, to kind of spruce up his hair. Oh, yeah. For some reason, he has a bromance with Wolverine. I mean, yeah, of course, there's Ken, but come on. Maybe Ryu needs a paper shredder for all those sensitive documents or something? Ryu's birthday is July 21st, 1964. That means today he's kind of pushing 60. Is he juicing on adrenochrome or what? Originally, Sagat was defeated by Ryu and then got this ginormous scar across his chest and abdomen, but now they're just not opposed to having a beer together. Yay, retcon? How about Ryu's feet? They kind of remind me of Hobbit feet, though he's certainly not Hobbit-sized. He's always seen shoeless, which probably means he gets thrown out of a lot of restaurants. For someone who is so zen, he sure has a lot to say. I mean, the guy always speaks in sound bites.
The answer lies in the heart of battle. I must train harder. Did I leave the oven on?
The character of Ryu supposedly has a weakness for meatloaf. The food, not the singer. Is he trying to one-up Goku or what? The dude is hyper-focused on perfectionism. It's like perfectionism on steroids, though he doesn't use steroids. But the guy is super determined to beat himself up, literally, if he loses a fight. I would hate to see his therapy bill, or the therapist's hospital bill, for that matter. I take umbrage. Dolores Umbridge? No. I take issue with the number one thing on this list that Screen Rant says that doesn't make sense with Ryu. They call him kind of boring. That his look and personality aren't that interesting. Does he need to look like Batman to be cool? He doesn't need detective skills or gadgets to have formidable presence. He doesn't need a traumatic origin story to make him interesting. Screen Rant, can you do better?
Sure you can!
Sorry, had to.
Coming to you pre-recorded from my top-secret hidden bunker underneath Pahrump, Nevada. You didn't hear that from me. Conspiracy here, with all the news you can't use. Halo is not just a popular game series, it is now a live-action series on Paramount+. And the word is they threw out the baby with the bathwater and left nothing but a really stinky diaper. The showrunner, Stephen Kane, says, quote, "We didn't look at the game. We didn't talk about the game. We talked about the characters in the world, so I never felt limited by it being a game," unquote. So, faithful adaptation? Why don't we all just hold a nail gun to our head and make sure it still works? Classic rock veterans Rush may not be making new music, but they are making beer. They've done it before with Rush Canadian Golden Ale, but now they're getting punny. The name of this new strange brew is Moving Pictures. I see what they did there. Those wacky Canucks. Come on, people listening to this show on a Podcasting 2.0 app. Give me a 2112 boost! What are you waiting for? And the rich people doing stupid things with their money department. Dino Dealer accidentally listed his NFT of a rock for less than a penny, instead of his intended $1.2 million. When he realized the error, a bot had already made the purchase. Sounds to me like this guy's got the intelligence of a bucket of bacon grease. Bacon. And I'm spent. Nothing else to read to you unless you want to hear all the past due collection notices on my desk here, set to the tune of Cardi B. That's all from Conspiracy, from my dump in Pahrump.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is, if you like this podcast, tell a friend. Reshare the clips that I post on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and see if you can lure them over to the dark side. I have cookies, and they're even gluten-free. Oh my gosh, it's Scat Mandible, a resident alien who dresses up in a luchador mask and thinks he's a wrestler. Hey, Scat, why don't you take us out with some words of wisdom, huh? Okay. Uh-huh. I have no idea what he just said, but trust me, it's wise. I just voiced to texted that to Google Translate, and apparently it says, when hamsters park in prescription strength ballet shoes, the fork measures geographic paint thinner. Consume and squeak. All right, sounds like a plan. Until next time, I am out of here.